Hi guys, and welcome to my look at this PlayStation 3 emulator. This came out of the blue. I had no idea that they were up and running, and certain games are playable really well on these. I'm going to test this Demon's Souls out, as I've not played a Souls game before, and it'd be quite good fun to have a look at how this runs on my system. My system's a bit old now, and I'm playing on a laptop with an 880M Nvida card in it. It's woefully poor, and we'll just go through it. I don't know if I'll do a whole playthrough, but I just want to check it out, and at the end of the video I'll go into greater depth about the emulator and my settings. I am thinking about getting a second machine which is much more powerful, and so it should be able to handle this. I mean, I'm surprised at how well this does run, and there are a few glitches that you'll hear as we go along, but let's give it a go. I want to get into playing a lot more things that are emulated. It's an area that interests me greatly. Here we go. Okay, well that ran very well. Some games don't play the FMV, but that's so far so good. So I'm using a gamepad. I've got an Xbox 360 pad plugged into one of my USB ports, and I had to configure it slightly. It's very easily done in the setup menu. Okay, that's interesting. So it's gone to back to the keyboard to type the name. You spelt my channel name there, that's not a good start, is it? Okay. Male, yeah. Soldier, I think I'll stay with the generic.
King Alant XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valorfax of the royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Alant had aroused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls also lose their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valorfax spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force, and the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Sage Urbane, Skurver the Wanderer, the Sixth Saint Astraea and her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands, near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
To play Journey to the Nexus.
Brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you. So that you may lull the Old One back to slumber.
We are in. I'm just going to quickly go through the tutorial level just to see how this runs basically, and any sound glitches. I had to experiment with the sound driver, but I've got a best one for my system. That's something you have to do with emulators, otherwise you get variable results. Here. Oh, and also I keep pressing the wrong because my X button on that pad is wrong, so never mind. R1 standard attack. Good. Oops. My aim was off there. You can lock on with this. Right, okay. The sprint here. Yeah, so I'm into emulators because I travel around a lot and I haven't got really a house I live in, I'm renting at the moment. And I used to have loads of emulators. I used to have loads of consoles. And, right, there's a guard here, is it? Yeah, I used to have all the consoles, and to carry all those around is a nightmare, so... see with that thing in the way. Okay. Sound's down a bit on the game. I don't know if I need to up that a bit. Right. Yeah, so as I was saying, I have my discs, a lot of my old discs from PlayStation 3, and I brought those with me, so I'm able to use them on this, which is really cool. It's like a dream come true. So that's just a lock. Game yet. Really got a shield to. I was using the wrong button. It's the. That's the blocking with his arm, and not a shield. Didn't really do much, did it? Alright, better have a herb. Yes. It's only a matter of time until you get a decent emulator, isn't it? Ooh. Very impressed so far. You know, no glitches with the textures. Fog's good. Remember whether I turn the sound effects down a bit. There's a bit of crackle in here. I'll have that, thank you. Use item, yes we know, thank you. Where's the sprint? That's a long way down, isn't it? Back step, oh, and then the rolling around. Good. Be vital in this sort of game, isn't it? Back step, roll out the way and stab them in the back. Okay. The frame rate's good. I don't know what it's going to be like if a boss comes on. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm not ready. Oh, oops. Really mean to do that. 1-2 strong attack. Oh, okay, so I've been doing strong attacks all the time. Confused about that's better. I've been doing strong attacks, that's why I've been sluggish. L2 is repel, okay, parrying. So that's what I was doing instead of block. Parry him, push him away maybe. Let's try, see if I can do it with this guy. Timing's everything. Successfully do it. Oh, so he's stunned, and then you have to get in with your attack, and you get that little animation, which is really cool. That's a vital skill, isn't it? Thought I could get up there. They're building those stairs. Let's try that again. Go on. Camera's a bit crazy, isn't it, on this? Okay, we'll double attack. I'll wield with both. Okay. Block now. Hit for a total of 2 there. It really does your stamina, doesn't it? This is a bit of a tough component. Watch your stamina here. Not a fan of that. Can I like get behind you and doing much damage to this guy, am I? That will take ages. Is it like a... do I break his shield with this? Maybe it's a timing thing. No, they're not playing drums. That is a kind of sound glitch you get. When the sound glitches on emulate, it's usually that you don't have enough processor power. Did he kill himself? That was very odd, wasn't it? Yeah, you get that. If you've got a system that's really strong, then you get around a lot of this grief. But it's pretty bloody good, I must say. I'm very impressed. I must say. Change weapons, eh? Don't know what weapons I've got, so... Equipment... Stats. What's that? System. Let me just check my... I turned this right down. Because I was getting... Sorry about that. I was getting grief on the... some of the sound effects. As you can hear. There's my stats. Yeah, so this is more of a tryout, really. You know, there's no point getting heavily invested in this if it's not going to run properly. I'll have to wait until I can get a second machine, which is going to be very handy. Yeah, second machine is good insurance. You know, you don't... If something goes wrong with one of them, you can get it repaired, but you don't delay your channel. Anything else up here? And your work, you know, you could be rendering on one while you're recording a video on another one, so it will increase the speed of production. Yay! what they're cooking. Doesn't look very appetising, does it? Whoa! Yeah, a bit of a stutter there. Enter the fog. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong bloody button and going through all my... It's a real gamble, the parry, isn't it? Half moon. Right, I see. Okay, open this area up. Run away! Lord Almighty! It's a little bit close in here, isn't it? A little bit harsh.
From its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Trapped your soul, you cannot escape the Nexus. However, by capturing demon souls, you can reclaim your physical body. So we're in ghost form, are we? Well, that was horrendous with the sound effects, wasn't it? I don't know if that's just cutscene. Let's turn it down slightly, because that seems to be the weak point of my system or the driver I've selected.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria?
You new here? You here for my services? My name's Baldwin. Just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, huh?
Right, have I got any souls to spend here? So I've got 184 items required. I have items, not for this. Shield. Okay, well that's where you obviously... Oh, it's got... That's annoying, isn't it? I hate this. To fix your gear. Right. So this works. Looks like I'm going to need a lot of souls.
Do come back alive. I need your business.
It's nice voice acting, isn't it?
I'm Stockpile Thomas. When the scourge came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here, in the Nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons. But I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
Storage guy, huh? You got anything? Right, I'm not going to get into
Best of luck to you.
Game in any heavy way. I'm just it's like taking a car out for a test drive. The hell's all these? Yeah, tips. Loads of tips. You have to kind of do the make the video because you need to see how it performs while you're recording as well. Another strain on your system. This is a pretty big area and it's running reasonably. I wouldn't say it's silky smooth by any stretch of the imagination. Frame rate, I'm guessing about 15, 16. If you can see it's a bit stuttery occasionally, isn't it? Now, this is all well and good, but if you get a lot of enemies on the screen, it don't go too well, does it? Right, we're stuck at half health because we're in spirit form, which probably means if I fall off here I can't die. We'll see. No, we're dead and double dead. Double dead.